pray that I prosper as my soul prospers, as my soul prospers. So I ask that I may prosper as my soul prospers, as my soul prospers.
Mr. and Mrs. Ambrose, you are expecting a healthy baby girl.
Wow. Thank you, Lord.
I'm just a little concerned about you, Mrs. Ambrose. You look very tired. You need a rest. Yes, doctor, I have been feeling very tired lately.
Tell it to her, doctor. I've been fighting with her so she could take some rest. She will rest for a little while, but then she is already on another movement.
Mrs. Ambrose, you need to listen to your husband. You can't be overworking yourself. This isn't good either for you, nor for the baby. All right, doctor, I will rest. But please tell my husband that I'm allowed to do a little effort. Ever since we are expecting this baby, he is acting as if I'm an egg ready to break. This is normal. He is just concerned about you. I believe this is a great sign of love.
Thank you, doctor. Tell it to her again.
Oh, James.
So you've heard what the doctor said. You have to listen to me.
That's not what she said.
Yes, it is.
You are always trying to be extra.
Once you are concerned, yes. What was this for?
Because you are the best husband ever. I will never stop thanking God for you. Sweetheart, have a wonderful day at school today. And remember, God loves you, and your dad and I also. Thanks, Mom. I love you too. Mom, do you know where Dad is taking me tonight? He said it was a surprise. Didn't you just told me it was a surprise? Mom, tell me please. It's a surprise. Mom. Mimi, this sad face isn't working on me anymore. Now, young girl, go to school before you arrive late. Mom, you still don't want to tell me? Oh, Mimi. You are persistent like your dad. Well, look who we got there.
Let me guess. Destiny, Virginia, and Saint Naomi.
Mimi, can your dad deliver me? Wendy, that's not a funny joke. People don't play with demons. You are right, only your dad plays with them. Now that was a good one. Look at her, she is so stupid. I know you girls are not bad girls. You are beautiful inside, because God created you beautiful. You will see how beautiful I am when I'm done with you. What am I seeing? Isn't this Wendy trying to fight Mimi? God punish me, if I don't put an end to this nonsense today. They will never dare touch my sister again. How dare you lay your hand on my sister? First of all, she is not your sister. Wendy, don't try me, I have been trying to remain calm. Destiny, let us go, before we get into trouble. No, let her stay, so I could teach her a lesson today. Wait, Wendy, is this what you have just done? Have you touched me? No, somebody wake me up. Oh no, Destiny, somebody call the principal please. When you're done with your nonsense, let me know. What is this? I'm not done with you, this is all your fault. Today, I'm going to teach you a lesson you will never forget. Do you think I'm Wendy? Try touching me. Destiny, are you out of your mind? I promise you, today is your last day. Don't play with me.
Destiny, stop this. What is going on here? All of you, to my office. Now.
They looked for me. I'm not done with them yet. Mr. Principal, it's all Destiny and Mimi's fault. They attacked us.
Naomi, I have to say I'm very surprised that you are involved in such affairs. I know your dad very well. I know he will be very disappointed to hear this. Wendy and Brittany said you started a fight with them and that you encouraged Destiny to fight them. They said you are the one who began the fight. If this is the case, I have no other option than to suspend you for a week. We don't tolerate violence in our school.
Oh God.
Naomi, I'm waiting for your side of the story. Destiny was way too agitated to speak. We called her mom to pick her up. You are the only one who can give me a different version from what Wendy and Brittany said. The other students present refused to speak.
Sir, I want to go home. Can you please call my mom and dad?
Seeing that you refused to speak, I have no other option than to suspend you. From today you are suspended for 7 days. I'm going to call your parents to pick you up.
Okay, sir.
Hey princess, I've been waiting for you. Bella, what is wrong? Aren't you happy to see your boy?
Mickey, this isn't about you. My friend Mimi have been suspended for something she is innocent of. I'm worried about her. I know, she never gets herself into trouble. She is the most calm among us three.
I don't like seeing you like this. Let's get out of here. I'll take you to a place that will make you happy.
But Mike, I have class until 3:30 p.m.
We will find an excuse. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Here's the bus. Bella, come.
Mickey, this is crazy. I have never missed class.
You will do a lot of crazy things with me.
So, where are you taking me?
It's a surprise.
My friend, I have made arrangements with my staff concerning our crusade projects.
Okay, this sounds great. We need to organize a combined meeting in order to settle things. We need to release a massive communication campaign focused on this crusade.
Yes, we need to begin as soon as possible.
Oh, it's Shakina.
Honey, can you come home please? It's about Mimi. She isn't doing good.
You brought me to the movies.
Yes, there's a movie that just came out, and I wanted to watch it with you. It's called Love at First Sight. You are the only one I could watch it with. Good day, how may I help you? I would like 2 tickets for the movie Love at First Sight, please. Aren't you a little young for this type of movie? Are you working for the police? Here is your money. Can I have my tickets now? Sure. This new generation is so fast.
Your daughter was absent from class. Is this what I have just read? What is wrong with Bella? She has to tell me where she left my home this morning to go to. As far as I'm concerned, she was supposed to be at school. When she comes home, she has to tell me where she went, and with who.
Honey, I came in as fast as possible. What is going on with Mimi?
She got suspended from school. You remember she told us some girls were persecuting her? Well, they lied on her and she got suspended for something she didn't do. She told me she didn't defend herself, because Destiny, which is the one who fought, would get herself into trouble.
So she took the blame on herself.
Yes, she did. She also refused to condemn the 2 other girls, because she didn't want them to get into more trouble.
She is such a loving heart.
Yes, she is. I'm proud of her.
I'll go talk to her.
Good afternoon, Dad.
Good afternoon, Mimi. Your mom told me everything. And I want you to know that we are both very proud of you.
Thanks, Dad. But I got suspended from school.
Don't worry, your mom and I will take care of this. Now go get ready, you and I have a date tonight.
This movie was so great.
You are welcome, I knew you would like it.
Wait, who am I seeing coming with a boy? Isn't this Bella?
Oh, Mickey, my mom is coming.
Elizabeth Baptist, you will hear me today. I will slap this disobedience out of you. How dare you miss class? How dare you lie to me?
Oh God, she looks very angry.
My love, I'm sorry, this is all my fault. How do I look?
You look great, but you never dress up like this for me.
Mom, Dad, I'm ready.
Wow, Mimi, you look beautiful. My princess has grown into a beautiful young lady, both inside and outside.
Thank you, Dad.
I need to talk to Nadia about what happened today. Mimi told me Destiny went into a fight with some girls from their class to defend her.
Yes, I wanted to call you also. I was concluding a paperwork that I have to submit early tomorrow if God is willing.
No problem.
The other day, Destiny told me there were some classmates who were making fun of them. I told her she should just ignore them and remain calm. But you know her, she has a lot of character. When the school called me, I was so upset. But I calmed down when she explained to me what happened.
Oh, okay. Mimi told me that she was very agitated.
You know Destiny, when it's concerning Mimi, she is uncontrollable.
Yes, she would always get herself into trouble for Mimi. She don't care if Mimi is right or wrong. Once you touch Mimi, it's as if you've touched Destiny, and once you touch Destiny, it's as if you've touched Mimi. I believe they were connected to one another since in the womb.
Yes, I love the bond that they share. Destiny becomes very wild when Mimi is involved. I already told her that she has to have more self-control. But she says Mimi don't know how to defend herself, and she feels she has to protect her.
Yes, and on Mimi's side it's the same. She won't speak out if she is attacked, but she becomes very emotional when it's about Destiny. She was very upset about what happened, because she didn't want Destiny to be in trouble. She even refused to explain to the principal what happened. She let him believe she was to blame for everything.
Are you serious?
Yes, and she has been suspended for 7 days.
Shakina, we need to go to this school to talk to the principal. Mimi shouldn't be carrying the blame for all this. These girls also need to be taught a lesson.
Yes, but not with violence. And Mimi doesn't want them to be in trouble. She begged her dad not to allow the principal to punish these girls. She believes they have a good heart and wants to help them find their way to God.
This child is really an angel.
Yes, Paul and I are so proud of her. Paul will be going to the school tomorrow if God is willing, to speak to the principal.
Okay, that's great. So, how is Mimi doing?
She is doing great. At first, she was very saddened by the whole situation, but Paul and I talked to her. She went on a date with her dad. I was so happy, 'cause this would help her stop thinking about the whole situation.
Thank you, Dad, for taking this time out for me. I know you are very busy with your ministry work, yet you always find it important to make time for me, and you ensure to make every moment that we spend together special.
Honey, you don't need to thank me. You are a gift from God to me, an arrow in my quiver, raising you in the right way. It's also a way for me to prove my love and faithfulness to God. If you receive a gift from someone, wouldn't you try your best to maintain it, so that the giver will be happy that you appreciate what he has given unto you?
Yes.
Well, it's the same with children. The Bible says, children are a gift from God, therefore to make God happy, we must maintain the gift he has offered unto us. You are a treasure much more valuable than any riches this world can offer. Your mom and I are proud of the young girl that you have grown into. And we will continue guiding you through the different trials and challenges of life, so that you also could do the same when God decides to release you into your ministry. Tonight is just the beginning of what I want to pour out in you, to prepare you for tomorrow.
Mark, why are you here again?
I want you to intensify the work against Nadette and this stupid husband of hers. I feel I'm losing her. I have paid you so that she could have a spiritual husband that will hinder her from enjoying her marriage. And until now, she has not left this stupid husband of hers to come to me.
Don't speak to me like this. Do you know I could kill you right now? I have done the work for which you paid me. Is she pregnant? No. So why are you bothering me today, when you haven't even paid me as yet?
I didn't pay you for Bareness only, I also paid for divorce. And as far as I can see, they are still married. And you are there asking for more money.
Mark, you are pushing me to my limit. I said, don't talk to me like this.
Okay, okay. Please, watch what is going on for me. I'll pay you the double price.
Now you are talking to me. Nadette and Jimerald, I want to see what you are doing.
What are you seeing?
I can't see anything.
What is all this?
Wait, I'm trying again. Nadette and Jimerald, Nadette and Jimerald. Something is blocking me, something red, it's like blood. I can't break through. They have called on their God, and he has released protection around them. It seems they have become aware of their spiritual blockage, and have prayed to their God. Once they do so, we can no longer function, we cannot reach them on the mountain, we must get them into the valley.
Speak to me clearly, I don't have time for parables.
Fool, what is it that you can't understand? We can no longer control Nadette and Jimerald's life, we don't have access to them, because they have called upon their God, they have taken authority against our works, they have rebuked our plans.
So you mean to tell me, the work that we have been doing for so many years, have been scattered by a simple prayer?
You ignorant thing, don't you know we have no power over Christians? We can only manipulate them and have access to them, when they are lukewarm, but if they take back their position as children of God, we cannot reach them.
So what do we do now? I will not loosen a debt, and I will not allow her to enjoy the fruit of the womb in this marriage.
I have a news that can comfort you. You are not the only one trying to destroy them. There are plenty other people, who don't want to see this couple succeed, so you are not alone.
Really?
Yes, now, all you have to do, is find Nadette's weak point, continue persecuting her, until she breaks down again. Whenever she is discouraged, we can again have access to her, and block her destiny. You need to work fast, their God is ready to bless them with what they have been expecting for so long. If this happen, you will lose her for good.
I won't allow this, never, never. Can't we try to send them another spiritual husband? Isn't there any dead that you can invoke?
I told you it's difficult, because they have regained strength. But I'm going to try. Patrick, come out from the dead, I have a mission for you. Go to Nadette Sanchez, become her husband, scatter her home. From today, she is your wife.
Consider the work done.
Let us wait and see what will happen. Patrick has never failed a mission.
Here we are, my princess.
Wow, Dad. This place is beautiful.
And you deserve even more.
Nadette and Jimerald, I'll never allow you to be happy. Not over my dead body.
But Mom, let me explain.
Save it. Elizabeth, I am so disappointed in you. How could you lie to your father and I while we believe you are at school? Here you are flirting with a boy. What are you trying? Look at how you are exposing your body and coloring your face to be attractive. If you ever fall pregnant, you and your baby will better find a place to stay. I will not accept such condition in my house. I hope I'm clear.
I'm not as stupid as your generation used to be, to fall pregnant at my age.
I'll shake the beast out of you today.
You know, you don't have the right to raise your hands on me. I could call the police and they would immediately arrest you.
Elizabeth, go ahead, call them. Don't forget to also call a funeral home. Oh boy, I can't believe a child I have raised is today threatening to call the police to arrest me, simply because I am disciplining her.
That's exactly what I have said. In fact, I'll just simply call Dad, to let him know. I'm sure he won't agree with you beating me up.
Yes, go ahead, call him.
Dad, please come.
What is going on here? I heard Bella screaming.
Yes, let her tell you why she is screaming as if someone is killing her.
Bella, honey, are you okay? Why were you screaming like this?
Dad, it's Mom. She slapped me.
Don't just tell him I slapped you, tell him where you were, and why were you not at school today.
Bella, why were you not at school today? Where were you and with who?
Let me hear your excuse. Honey, don't allow her to manipulate you with her little angel's voice.
Valerie, please, I want to hear Bella. Elizabeth, I'm listening.
Well, Dad, I didn't go to class today because Mimi and Destiny were both sent home because they were engaged in a fight with some girls in our class. You know they are like sisters to me, and I couldn't see myself going to class after what happened. And because I was not feeling well, Mike proposed to take me to the movies to cheer me up. This is what I tried explaining to Mom, but before I even opened my mouth, she began slapping me.
Wait, you mean to tell me your mom is doing all this scandal simply because a friend tried making you feel better? So Valerie, you are here, killing Bella before you even listen to what she has to say. What kind of mother are you? You are acting like those longtime parents who only knew how to flog their children, never trying to communicate with them. No wonder you all would have boyfriends in secret. At least Bella was open enough to let us know she had a boyfriend, whereas it took you how many years to admit to your parents that you and I were dating. That's what makes me more angry about you people. You are so hypocrite. You are killing your children for things you yourself did. Bella honey, go inside please.
This was a close one. Thank you, Lord. I knew my dad would understand.
So Valerie, you were there killing our daughter for something that doesn't even make sense.
Luke, are you serious? So for you, it's okay for our daughter to miss class in order to go to the movies with her boyfriend. What kind of father are you?
The type that doesn't force his ideology, his belief, his choices, his religious practices upon his child. Bella is free to make her own choices. Did someone prevent you from making your own choices?
Luke, she is just a child. Anyways, to answer your question, I wish someone had stood for me back then, because for sure, I wouldn't have been stuck in this marriage with you.
No one is holding you in this marriage. The only reason I'm still here, it's because of Bella. It's as if I'm not married to a woman, but a church.
I won't stay in this marriage.
Mimi, I have brought you here because I want you to understand how important and precious you are. And this, not because you are my daughter, but because God created you so. Don't you ever allow anyone to diminish your value. I treat you how I would like you to be treated by the man God will grant unto you as a husband. Yes, I know one day, if it's God's will for your life, you will leave your mom and I and cling to your husband. But before you do so, I want to take time out with you to explain to you how to value yourself. And if a man truly loves you, he will also treat you like his most important treasure. Many young girls have settled with men who are now despising them, and they believe it's normal to be treated as they are. This is because I believe no one has never made them feel important. Tonight, and for the remaining time that you will be with us, I want you to feel important. I want to teach you what you should expect from a loving husband. Don't allow anyone to despise your youth. Don't be busy to settle in a relationship. Allow God to choose the right person for you. This right person can only come in the time God has designed it to be. Because only God's time can bring across the right person.
Dad, you make me feel so special. I pray God, if he has a husband for me, that this man will be as loving and faithful as you are.
One can be like this only when he loves and fears the Lord deeply.
Thank you for everything, Dad.
Mimi, promise me you will keep yourself pure. You will remain faithful to God and let his words direct your life. Our home will always be open to you as long as you desire to stay with us. We are not in a rush to see you leave. In fact, it's only marriage that will allow us to release you. No other reason other than this can justify that we release you to be in a house with a man.
I love you, Dad.
This ring is for you. I want you to keep it on your finger until the day it will be replaced by the one your husband will give unto you.
It's beautiful.
Valerie, wait, can we talk?
What for? Haven't you insulted me enough today?
No, I'm very sorry for the way I treated you earlier. I didn't mean to react how I did. It's just that you no longer look like the woman I felt in love with.
Honey, I'm sorry. There is so much that is expected from me. I am expected to be a good wife, a good mother, a good Christian. Yet regardless of all my efforts, no one is never happy. My own daughter doesn't even want to speak to me anymore. And this really hurts me.
My mom is suffering because of me. Bella, what is happening to you?
Honey, stop crying. I don't like to see you like this.
Honey, there is something that I wanted to tell you for a little while now, but I didn't know how to tell it to you.
What is it?
I know this wasn't in our plan, but I'm pregnant.
What? You can't keep it. We barely have enough for the three of us.
Luke, I'm a Christian. I can't do that.
It's either me or this unborn child.